Good evening. Don't mistake politeness for lack of strength. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shana Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Foreign Ministry signed MOU with Russia. As part of the official visit by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to the Russian Federation, Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, the Under Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for Political Affairs, signed a memorandum of understanding for cooperation between the Mohammed bin Mubarak Al Khalifa Academy for Diplomatic Studies and the Diplomatic Academy of the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The memorandum was signed by Alexander Yakovenko, the rector of the Diplomatic Academy of the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs on the Russian side. Tourism Minister participated in 50th UN WTO Regional Commission for Middle East. Fatima bin Jafar al-Sairafi, the Minister of Tourism, participated in the 50th meeting of the Regional Committee for the Middle East of the United Nations World Tourism Organization in Oman. The meeting addressed the implementation of the action program of the organization during 2023-24 as well as the priorities of the Commission, which include medical tourism, tourism investment, and means of funding joint regional tourism projects. Oil Minister inaugurated Silent Nature exhibition. Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak bin Dina, Minister of Oil and Environment and Special Envoy for Climate Affairs, inaugurated the Silent Nature exhibition that was organized by the Bahrain Contemporary Arts Association. The minister emphasized the significance of youth in enhancing Bahrain's cultural and artistic heritage. Dr. bin Dina was briefed on the different artistic materials, techniques and tools employed by Bahraini artists in creating high-quality professional artworks. His Majesty the King departed Russia after official visit. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, President of the current session of the Arab Summit, departed Moscow yesterday following an official state visit to Russia. The visit was made at the invitation of His Excellency Vladimir Putin, the President of Russia. During his visit, His Majesty held talks with His Excellency President Putin, discussing the robust ties between Bahrain and Russia, as well as regional and international development of common interest. Now, we shall go for a short commercial break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain from our 14 branches at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. Industry Minister participated in China GCC Industry and Investment Forum. Abdullah bin Adel Fakhru, Minister of Industry and Commerce, participated in the Industry and Investment Forum between the Gulf Cooperation Council and China. The forum was organized by China's National Development and Reform Commission and attended by GCC Ministers of Commerce and Investment and Chinese senior officials. In his speech at the forum, the minister affirmed the bilateral relations between Bahrain and China are developing in various sectors, noting the mutual commitment to expand cooperation, especially in the commercial and industrial sectors. Fakhru added that the forum highlights GCC countries' determination to develop its relations with China, work with Chinese investors, and promote China as an investment destination for the GCC region. His Majesty King had received Archbishop Nifon Sikele. His Majesty King Hamad bin Sal Khalifa received His Eminence Archbishop Nifon Sikele, the representative of the Greek Orthodox Patriarch of Antioch and all the East, to the Patriarchate of Moscow and all Russia. The meeting came on the sidelines of His Majesty the King's official visit to the Russian Federation. The meeting discussed efforts to further promote the culture of dialogue and religious tolerance, emphasizing the commitment to approach of modernization and rejection of extremism and fanaticism. Saudi Arabia bans visit visa holders from Mecca during Hajj 2024. Saudi Arabia will stop visit visa holders from entering Mecca until June 21st, according to the Ministry of Interior. The ministry has announced limitations on entry to Mecca during the upcoming Hajj. The restriction applies to all holders of visit visas regardless of type from May 23 to June 21st, June 2024. Saudi visit visa Hajj limitations are: the ministry said that the visit visa did not grant permission to perform Hajj. Visitors currently in Saudi Arabia with visit visas are urged to avoid travel to Mecca during the designated period. It said violators will be subjected to penalties according to the kingdom's regulations. Iran buried late President at Shireen and home city of Mashhad. Iran's late President Ibrahim Raisi has been buried in his home city of Mashhad 4 days after he was killed in a helicopter crash. The 63-year-old man, hardline cleric, was laid to rest in the holy shrine of Imam Reza, a revered figure in Shia Islam. TV pictures showed large crowds gathered in one of the northeastern city's main streets ahead of the ceremony. 7 other people died in Sunday's crash during bad weather in Iran's mountainous northwest. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Love English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.